Hi everyone, it's DM. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a project share for the KLJUYP store on Aliexpress, and I was able to work with this die set which creates a book. So in this die set, this piece creates the cover of your book and it's got a beautiful doily border. The center of the book has some embossing details so that you could create a book with a gusset of up to 1/4 of an inch. And then it also comes with this piece, which allows you to create your pages, and it's got stitching details. You get 3 different size tickets, a belly band, and then the belly band also comes with layering pieces. And then you could also use these pieces in your book as well. It also comes with some pieces to create file folder tabs. And then you also get this clipboard. So this is the base of your clipboard, and then you have 2 different options for the piece of paper that goes on top. There's 2 options for the clip at the top there, and then you also get this pencil with layering pieces. And then for my project, I also used this older Michaels paper pad called Garden Party, and it's got a tea party theme to it. I also use this die set from the KLJUYP store, and this die set has 3 different tags with a very beautiful border. And then it also comes with several extras, such as the photo corners in 2 different sizes. You get this balloon as well as these decorative pieces. And then they also have an option where you can purchase these expandable pockets that go with the tags. And then these pockets also have layering pieces for the side of the pockets here. So I use this. And then I also use this file folder die set here. So it's got a beautiful doily edge. And then this also fits into onto planner pages, I mean. And then it's got 2 tabs here that you could just fold down and glue to your projects. And it does come with this layering piece, which has a beautiful stitching detail around the edge here. And then it's got this design in the center, and then you could also choose not to have that, as you can remove that piece in the center as well. I made my book in an Alice in Wonderland theme, and I really love how this turned out. The doily border has a very shabby chic vibe to it, so I thought it went perfect with the vintage Alice in Wonderland images that I used. And for the cover here, I did turn it into a shaker by using my We Are Memory Keepers fuse tool. And in the sequins mix here, I also added some playing cards. And on the banner here, it says, "We're all mad." On the side here, I added some charms. So I have a vintage stopwatch, as well as a bottle that says, "Drink Me." And I got those off of Aliexpress. And I just added these charms using some jump rings, and I just used the existing holes on the border there. On the back cover here, I have a beautiful image of Alice with the white rabbit. And these are digitals from an Etsy shop called Olga's Designs. And in her shop, she does have a number of listings for Alice in Wonderland products that you can use for journal making as well as scrapbooking. But she also has some products in which you could make party supplies. So for example, this cover is actually a chip bag in which she would normally personalize it with a name here, but I just got her to personalize it with this saying here. So that's a really great idea too. If you were to make this book for someone in particular, you can get her to personalize it with that person's name. And then for my book, I was trying to keep it as thin as possible, but it did turn out a bit chunky, and I think it still looks okay because it reminds me of a traveler's notebook. And right now it's held closed with some seam binding, which I got from the My Scrap Cabin shop on Etsy. And I could put a link to that in the description box as well. So let me show you the inside of the book. So on the first page here, we have a tag with a pocket, and inside the pocket, it's just holding a die cut of a clock, which I cut out using some gold foil paper. And this is a die from the Alina craft store. And then here's the pocket. It's got a beautiful image of the Mad Hatter. And for this, I use vellum for the pocket. And instead of making it an expandable pocket, I just made it a flat pocket. in which I just wrapped the flaps onto the back of the tag and then glued it on the back. That way I could hide the glue marks. And that is ideal when you're working with vellum, to hide the glue as much as possible. And I did make this tag removable because I made it magnetic. And as you can see, it's got beautiful details all around the border. And then for the magnets, I use very thin magnets that are 0.5 millimeters in diameter, or I mean in thickness. So let me show you here. So here's an example of one of the magnets that I used. It's 10 millimeters in diameter with a thickness of 0.5 millimeters. And I got this off of Aliexpress. So I'm just gonna tuck this die cut back into the pocket here. And then on this side, I have an image of the white rabbit. There's a swing tab here in which you could just swing it open here. And then it's a hidden door. And underneath, it's just, it's got a quote from Alice in Wonderland here. And this was a free printable that I found off of the internet, and I could put a link to it in the description box as well. I think it's very pretty. And I was able to create this hidden door or flap using a die from the KS Craft Store. So let me show you quickly what that looks like here. So it's this die set with 4 different size hidden doors. And then this wing tab is also from the KS Craft Store, and this is what the set looks like here. And I could put a link to those in the description box as well. And I thought the hidden door is perfect for an Alice in Wonderland theme. And then on this side here, I was able to create this pocket with these roses. And these are die cuts from Alta New. It's the layering rose die. And then inside the pocket there, I have a tag. And then this is the medium-sized tag. And it's got some stitching details. And I just cut one of the images from the digitals. And then on this side, I have another tag, and inside the pocket, it's holding a clipboard that I put together. And then the piece of paper is the one with the torn edge. And for the pencil, as well as the clip, I cut that out using some gold foil paper. And then here's a closer look at the tag here. And then this is one of the tag sets in which I got her to personalize with the saying down here. Instead of a name, I just have it saying Curious Sir and Curious Sir. And all the tags are magnetic because I think it's really fun to make a album with interactive features. And then on the side here, this is actually a side pocket insert. And I have a file folder that I made here. So it's got another beautiful image. And then you just open it up. You could add some journaling or photos on this. And I use one of the file folder tabs in the set to create this tab here. And then it just goes back into this pocket here. And you can create these side pockets by just gluing 2 of the pages together. And then I just glued it on along the top, the bottom, and then the part in the middle here. And then you could have the pockets opening on the side or the top if you wish. On this page here, I have a ticket, and this is the largest size ticket. And for this, I glued it at the top as well as the bottom to make a belly band, and it's just holding a die cut right now. So for example, it's holding this die cut of a cake stand with some macarons. And this was made using a die from the KS Craft Store. And I try to make the die cuts as flat as possible without adding too much. And then on this side, we have another tag, and it's holding another clipboard that you could make. So this is another style clipboard with straight edges, and then that's another clip at the top there. And then here's a closer look at the tag in this pocket. Again, I really love the bright images in these digitals. And then for this side, I was actually planning to put something else here. So let me show you what I was planning to put. I really wanted to have this shaker there in this page here. And I did make this magnetic, but the only thing is that it is a little too thick because I can hardly close the book. So I might have to make a bottle that's thinner or a shaker that's not as thick. And this was made using a die from the KLJUYP store as well. It's the poison bottle die set, and then this is the smaller bottle. And then on this bottle, I have a charm of the stopwatch, which I attached to the bottle using some twine. I also added this tag, which I made using my silhouette machine, and it says, "Drink me." So really cute. But for now, I'm just gonna add the tag here so that I could keep this closed. And then on the side here, this is another side pocket insert, and it's just holding another file folder that I made. And this one was made using a different tab here on the side. So these are just some ideas for you. You could have your pages flipping in different directions. So it just tucks back in there. And then on the next page here, I have another tag. And in this tag, it's holding a mini book. So let me just show you here. So here's the mini book, and this was made using a die from the KS Craft Store. It's the cute book set, and this is the smaller book. And on the book here, it's got an image of Alice in Wonderland with a white rabbit and a pink gingerbread house. And I got this image from Etsy. It's from the Hummingbird Graphique store, which I could put a link to in the description box as well. But I made this so that you can open it up and put a message inside. And then here's a closer look at this tag. And then I did make a larger version of the book just for fun. And this is how it turned out, so you can see it a bit better. And then for this book, I also punched an eyelet so that I could hang this gingerbread charm off the side here. On this next page, I have an image of the lion and unicorn. And then this is another hidden flap. And then on the back here, it's got another quote. And I think the images are so beautiful. And then if you want this to swing easily, I wouldn't punch the eyelet too tight. And then on this side, we have another pocket, and it's holding some bingo cards. So these bingo cards are digitals from another Etsy shop called Vectoria Designs. And I thought they went perfect with these current digitals that I used here. And for the bingo cards, I cut those out using my silhouette, and then I matted these onto some gold foil papers. And then here's a closer look at the tag here, and it's got an image of the Mad Hatter, and it's even got a quote here. And then my quote got cut off because I customized this tag so that it would fit in here, but when you get yours, it wouldn't be cut off like that. And then on the final page here, we have an image of Alice, and then this is an envelope, which you can just open here because I just glued it to the back flap here. And then this envelope was made using this die set from the KLJUYP store as well. And then in the pocket here, I have some tickets, and these are some more digitals from the Etsy shop here, and I think they're so cute. I was wanting to make these into shakers, but then my book was already thick as it is, so I just left them as is and cut them out the way they are. And then on the last page here, I have another beautiful image. It's another hidden door or hidden flap, and it's got a quote. So I really love how this turned out. And these are just some ideas for you on how to make your mini album. And then while I'm closing this up, let me just show you this, which is a mini chip bag that I created. And then this is what the file from the Etsy shop normally creates. So it's a chip bag, but I just made a tiny one. And then for the crinkly part at the top and bottom, I just used my scoreboard to score those lines to give it that look. And then I added a charm of a key and locket. And for the chip bag, I also filled it with some fiber fill just to make it a bit puffy. And I think this is really cute too to have. And then on the back here, it's got some, this is usually for a birthday, so it's got some birthday facts here, which I think are so cute. So that is how my mini album turned out. And then let me show you what I did with the file folder. So for the file folder here, it's got some beautiful, it's got a beautiful doily edge here. And then it's got stitching details. I did use the beautiful pattern that comes with it here. And then I made this file folder in a gingerbread theme. So it's got a die cut of a gingerbread man here sitting on a bench, which I think is so cute. And he's holding a spoon, which I cut out using some strawberry paper. And then he's also holding a bowl, which is adorable. And it's got some gingerbread people on it. And then in the background here, I added a scribbly heart in which I cut out using some glitter paper. I added this word bake, which is a KS craft die. And I made this into a 3D file folder so that it can hold the books. So for example, I plan to make some gingerbread themed books that are not this thick. So I plan to make at least 3 to put in here. So as you can see, this book fits nicely into this file folder. And then this was quite simple to make because the die already comes with flaps. And I just cut out 2 of these pieces, one for each side, of course. And then this piece in the middle here, which is 2.5 inches, it's just one piece of paper here in which I just scored this piece over here. And then I added this additional piece with the flaps so that I could have this closure here. So this is something easy that you can do with that file folder pocket. And this file folder pocket measures 5 inches by 5.25 inches. And then I didn't tell you the measurements of the book, but the book measures 4 1/8 of an inch by 5 3/8 of an inch. So that's how my book as well as file folder turned out. And I'm gonna be putting a link to these items in the description box below, as well as the digital images from Etsy. And if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.